Well, guys, according to insiders who for at this point years were telling us, yes, Magneto will be in the MCU played by either of the former actors from the Fox universe, were apparently cut in a last-minute decision. Or they were never in it and you just made it up. So you guys know how this goes by now, right? You all know how this goes. Insiders, scoopers, they put out every single thing out there, and when something sticks, well, they were right. The 99 reports, like Tobey Maguire, is confirmed that they were screaming from the top of their lungs, and their websites and their scoops, well, those seem to be missing now, you know, because they delete the URLs and stuff and pretend like it didn't happen. Those that we don't talk about. But what happens with some of the ones that are still out there when they get asked about it? Well, it just so happens that, yes, McKellen and Fassbender, possibly one or the other, or both, did shoot cameos. But they were a last-minute cut that Disney decided to pull from the film. Now, you're telling me that they exercised the option to bring both actors back and pay them out for their leftover contracts, or at least Fassbender in this case, and honestly go out there and shoot these scenes and then cut them after paying these actors for their time. Wouldn't it just make more sense if the film was 30 minutes longer and they kept it in and whatever possible subplot they had? I think so. I think that makes sense, right? But apparently a last-minute decision to cut them was made. But here's the thing. How come we never once saw anything remotely close to this? From the same people that were saying, oh, there's a chance Magneto's going to be in WandaVision. Remember back in that time, how that was the thing? He's going to show up at the end, don't you worry. Again, guys, look, maybe there's a slim chance that the Magnetos were cut. But what is the chance that they were cut versus the chance that this was just a made-up scoop? Again, I don't know at this point how much longer it's going to take, and why I always say, even when we talk about it, when a scooper or an insider or a website or this insider or whatever inside website, Illuminati or somebody says something is confirmed and other outlets that are associated with them, their friends confirm it, never trust it as confirmed. And even I say it, you know, I'll talk about it. I'll be like, hey, look, it's confirmed according to them. And then I'll give my thoughts and say, I don't know about this one, guys. How long was I saying that about Ghost Rider? I was like, guys, it doesn't make sense to me for Ghost Rider. Even if these people are saying it's confirmed, why? Why would he be in Multiverse of Madness? It doesn't make sense. So again, grain of salt, giant grains of salt, buckets of salt. At this point, so much salt that there's nothing else. It's like a salt planet. That's how much salt you should take with any of these scoops at this point. Because again, many of these are just made up lies. How many of these insiders, literally how many, were all saying one thing or another? They literally put out lists of like 30 things. Oh, here's this cameo, and this one, and this one, and this one. They're all going to be in there. And then suddenly the film comes down, they're not in there. They're like, well, clearly they cut them. At this point, according to these people, they cut out 6 hours worth of footage from this film. Come on.